Hello, hello. Bl'Artagnan here with a Glimmer in the Darkness. The Quistis Heretic Event Lufenia Plus. Starting off with a good turn order for once, pretty dope. Quistis starting us off and getting rid of that stupid-ass recovery. We're bringing the team of Quistis, Golbez, and Setzer. Before we get into it, like the video, you know the drill. Come on, it helps me out, man. Throw me a bone. That being said, what do we got going on here? Basically, what we got going on here is I realized, you know what, I haven't used Golbez in a hot second, and I think he can work in this fight. I mean, I don't think he's going to be, like, exceptional in this fight, but I think he'll make his way through here, and he won't be carried. It'll be a nice little contribution thing that he does. And, if you know anything about me, you know I enjoy me some Golbez. So here he is, doing a very similar setup to what we did last time with the Kurasame, the Yuffie call, the Jack, you know, the good stuff. We're bringing Setzer because, frankly, Golbez. One of Golbez's strengths, one of the reasons I love him so much, is he's very self-sufficient as a damage dealer. I'm gonna go ahead and give each of these guys a turn on their own, just because you'll see this makes it just now the turns are gone. They're never gonna get another turn. This is great. But anyway, as I was saying, with Golbez, he's very self-sufficient as a damage dealer. He generally requires very minimal support because he has that massive weakness damage bonus, but the defense spikes in Lufenia Plus have made it so that he does need a bit more to really hit hard, and so I figure, you know what? Screw it, let's just bring Setzer. Honestly, they make a good pair. It just feels a little bit weird to me because Golbez normally doesn't need that much of a damage amp, and so that said, he has enough brave hits that he makes fixed dice worth it. I mean, watch this. That looked kind of weird because of the HP damage shield, but it was, you know, it's respectable damage given how old his LD and BT are. I'm only inhaling a little bit of Copium over his BT plus. That's okay. That's a lie. I can't lie to you guys. I'm in shambles about how sad that thing looks, but I'll be trying to make it work. In any event, look here. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, he's doing okay damage with Setzer on the field. Jesus Christ. Okay, I can't make this entire video just Golbez Copium. What do we got going on? We're trying to focus down one at a time because it's a lot easier to deal with those recovery thresholds if you're not, like, panicking about them both hitting it at the same time, you know? So we're trying to make sure one is clearly going to hit 50% before the other. That's my general game plan there. Could be a little bit tricky because Golbez offers some pretty swell splash and AoE damage. But we mistimed it. 50% on the dot. Okay, fine. We're bringing in the summon here. Brothers, take us home. There we go. Love that the summons now deal HP damage on their attack. It just makes things a lot easier. Go ahead and get a swell launch there. Let's see if we can't bring this other guy down there before the summon's up so that we can use the whip to... you see what I'm trying to do here, to reset the orb using the generator whip instead of anything else. Respectable EX damage. Thank you, Setzer. Alright, I guess it's not... we might be able to make it work. Once again, trying to time it so that Quistis is the one to go right after we bring him below 50%. Perfectly executed there. Something I love about Golbez is you can really kind of choose whether his damage is going to be focused or AoE between his skill 1 and skill 2. And he has so many uses of both that you can really be very spammy with them. Anyway, I mean... it's not like you're going to be using Golbez and Lufenia Plus if you're watching this for strats and shit. I'm mostly just talking about it because I like the character and like kind of analyzing my favorites. Look at that, 600,000 damage off that LD. That's good times, good times. Yeah, we're having a good time here. We're going to go ahead and just back-to-back to generator to get him below 30 at this point. I'm getting a little sloppy with my timing. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. You might notice, we're not bringing a friend unit here. I figured... we're already bringing Setzer and Quistis. We might as well do something to kind of show off the run beyond just, like, the fact that Golbez is here and being cool. And in this case, what I decided to do was, hey, no friend unit. So what else is going on? We're using Setzer to kind of help manage the orb while Quistis gets in a position to reset it. Abracadabra. At some point soon we're going to have to hit that burst button, but before we do, we want to try to get the recovery stuff out of the way, because the last thing we want is for them to be pushed below 30% like halfway through the burst and have them regen to full health. That would be... Man, it sure would suck if that was to happen. I can't imagine anyone doing that. Certainly not myself on a run that I didn't record. That would be absolutely stupid. And of course I would never do something so absolutely degenerate. That degenerator whip. Anyway, there we go. Recovery thresholds all out of the way. We're basically golden now. We just need to push them, you know, from here to 0. Hit that Black Fang, deal that massive damage. I'd like for the health shield to go away, just because, you know, you want to see the big burst numbers. We also want to refresh fixed dice on Golbez. And now that it is refreshed, we can go ahead and hit that burst button. Let's see what we can do. Starting off with the EX here. And I'm not actually sure which skill I want to use here. We use Glare Hand first because I think it's more damage in total. And that's about 350,000 between the two of them, give or take. Drop that LD. 600,000. Gonna Glare Hand again. Just under 300,000. And then Rising Wave, which gets a launch. And, alright, 400,000. Nice. The important thing here is the big number at the end, because look at this. Alright, just under 250 million damage from a burst weapon that is how many months old? Too many months old. With Setzer. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't hide and be like, oh yeah, look, Golbez is good, guys. This is a run for me. I'm doing this because I want to use Golbez. Which at the end of the day, isn't this game all about using your favorites? Yeah, that's why we're doing Lufenia Plus. It's to use your favorites, not to challenging gameplay and shit. Watch this. Nice. On a single target, that isn't bad. Anyway, the point of all this adventure has been basically Golbez is the best. You should pull for Golbez BT Plus and green him because it's not gonna suck. Shit. Don't do that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. This was a fun little ride for me to use a favorite again. I will see you in the next video, and thanks for watching. Adios.